Okay. Okay. Good evening. We are from church group from poetry class. Uh, with me, Rivaldi and Gabriela and Venesia. Venesia maybe read poetry COVID-19, and I will read uh, analyze, and Gabriela take a part of analyze in the text, and for the PIC for our analyze. Okay, we can start from now, from the first step. Venesia, take your time.
Okay, it's a poem, COVID-19. Our fingers are a curse. As well, I hope for a cure to end the pandemic of COVID-19, which has killed at many likes a poll did in 15. Friends have journeyed to the land of the dead, enemies have journeyed as well. We are now united by sympathies, but still divided by envies. Our conversation cannot travel beyond the walls of our rooms. We are now lived to. Just come to the limitation, see by we he o, as the is better me and you. Our fingers are still curses, as we hope for a cure to make things get back to how it used to be like before.
Okay,
Next.
for the next step, I will share screen about our analyze. So the second step from the analyze is, does the title immediately change how you think about it? The title does not change about what we think in our mind. When we read the title for the first time, we immediately talk about the situation and condition during the pandemic of COVID-19, the cause and effects of COVID-19, and also the way to solve that problem. Does the poem's title paint a picture that gives a specific time frame, setting, or action? As one of the victims of COVID-19, we can see the picture that painted by the title clearly. We knew that the time setting in the past 2 years from now, around 2020 to 2022, it also happened in the whole world with quite chaotic action. Does it imply multiple possibilities? Yes, it does. We agree that it also contains multiple possibilities because it just written in very short title COVID-19. Without the title may be able to tell many topics about the tragic pandemic. The next step is about a speaker who tells the poem. The first thing we need to know is who the speaker is. A person who is in a pandemic situation, as the poem is dedicated to whoever read the poem in the world and is mentioned in the poem itself. Does the poem give any clues about the speaker's personality, the point of view, age, or gender? Yes, it does. We believe this poem represents all the people in the world as well. It's all of us. It's us who have a sense of renew hope in 2020 to be better situation. Who is the speaker addressing? For people who are not able to get their activities as they should, but there is still hope to get back in a normal situation in 2020. Does the speaker seem attached or detached from what is said? We would say that this poem is filled with emotion and inspiration, and as we mentioned before, it carries the weight of a troubled situation. These two factors make the poem startling, poignant, and impressive. The tone is mixed. It is an optimistic and cry for people who are not able to get the activities as they should, but there is still hope to get back in a normal situation. We believe this poem represents all the people in the world as well. As we mentioned before, it's all of us have a sense of renewed hope, but yet we are live in the shadowing of deadness. And fourth step is mood and tune. So an emotional tribute to all of us as a hero in 2020. This poem bursts with sadness, with pathos, with poignant imagery, and an effective use of poetic devices. A hopelessness impacts a reader to a great degree. It is a fine addition in get back to how it used to be like before. A positive words from speaker that the world can heal from the effects of the pandemic. So the pathos is the mood situation in this poem. It showed the sadness and hopelessness. So the step 5 paraphrase, it is a we will if we talk about paraphrase, we will analyze about literary device. The main image the poet concentrates on and the most poignant in as we hope for a cure. The speaker tells everyone it is important to be solidarity, empathy, and cooperate in forwarding through the situation. The poem runs as one stanza like a river, which is appropriate for the context of the poem. However, a lot of punctuation was used. We think that though this poem flows well. There is a use of similar imagery in a cure to end the pandemic of COVID-19, which has killed many like Ebola did in 15. The simulation of COVID-19 and Ebola emphasizes the seriousness of the same situation. So the praises journey to the land of the dead in a figurative sense. The land of death symbolizes the afterlife or state of being decreased. It's a poetic or metaphorical expression that conveys the finality of irreversible nature of death. So, and the last step is about theme. What is the subject? The subject in his poem is a person who is in a pandemic situation where the person is telling a very dangerous situation. So, who is the speaker? And as we mentioned before, a person who is in pandemic situation. And what situation are they in? The bomb revolve around pandemic situation in July 2020. The situation happened in all around the world through the situation that affects countless individuals and communities worldwide brings all in the weight of trouble situation. How do they feel about the subject? With poignant imaginary and an effective use of poetic devices, a hopeless impacts a reader to a great degree. It is a fine addition in get back to how it used to be like before. A positive word from speaker that the world can heal from the effects of the pandemic. What is the mood? So as we mentioned before, this poem bursts with pathos. Thank you. It is and the end of the presentation of us. Thank you for Gabriela, who has created the text with good condition and from the step 1 and to step 6. And thank you for Venetia, who has created the text also and read the poem. And me, we created the analysis together and make it to the one document. So we can end the presentation, and thank you for the attention to our lecture. And it's from us. Yes, it is all from us. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Gabriela keluar dari grup, keluar dari ininya, keluar dari Teams-nya supaya bisa ini apa namanya? Supaya rekamannya muncul. Keluar dari meetings-nya.